That's the brand.
It all depends.
I know what depends are.
Yeah. So anyway, as in The Last Jedi, there has been some, I guess I'll say, consternation as to Rey's parentage. Well, may or may not surprise you that a lot of people are kind of upset with Luke's parentage after The Empire Strikes Back came out.
You don't say.
Yeah.
Really?
So in September 1980, someone wrote, "Dear Starlog, is Luke related to Vader? Most think so now that Vader came out and said it. Well, I say, do you believe everything you hear? Vader may have just lied just to enlist Luke to his side.
Oh, yeah,
Vader would then dispose of Luke once he got what he wanted."
Man, that person is very forward thinking because J.J. Abrams was not even part of the industry.
That was probably written by J.J. Abrams or Ryan.
Yeah, it was J.J. Abrams writing.
That's where he learned it. He's like, I'm mad that it actually came true. So
he learned it by doubting Lucas.
They're totes not in the torpedoes. Not at all.
Yeah.
They're not there.
What are you talking about?
Torpedoes.
Torpedoes, yes. It's crazy how things repeat themselves during history, isn't it?
It is.
Slides right down your gullet.
So
it could be that Kylo lied, guys. Could be that Kylo lied to Rey, guys.
Cucumber Patch is totally not Khan. He is not Khan. That would be stupid.
But legit.
Why would I do that?
Legit, the argument like, well, you can't believe everything Kylo says. I'm like, I can if I believe that the writing's not that bad.
Yeah.
I mean, if the writing's that bad, then sure, I could believe that he's lying. But if it's not that bad, I kind of got to believe what I'm told.
Was it the same writers as Deadpool 2? Because...
No, I don't think so.
No. Because Deadpool really complained about
IMDb.
that.
Yep. No.
So, maybe.
That's true.
That was a good movie. Anyway. It may not surprise you that after The Empire Strikes Back had been released, people were tweaking on this other that Yoda had spoken about the other Skywalker.
There isn't.
Perhaps. There is another Skywalker.
So
no, he just said no, there isn't.
What were the mofos saying back then?
So some people had some theories about this. So here's a few.
Juicy.
Dear Starlog.
Love it.
Could the other be Vader himself?
That was my go-to.
There is an equilibrium of power between good and dark sides of the Force. It would not be impossible to turn Vader into the antithesis of what he is now, especially if Luke, who except for Yoda may be the most powerful member of the good side of the Force, is truly his son.
That person already a better writer than what was actually happening. Yep. Because that ends up being true. The point they make is absolutely true. It is Vader what saves the day, but that's not at all who Yoda was talking about.
No.
So it's like, oh, wow, that person figured things out and then applied it. Good for you. Hollywood's not that smart.
Well, in the context of how it was spoken, it was like, oh, we lost Luke. We have to train another person. I think, maybe it may not make sense in that context. But another industrious, I guess, reader of Starlog said, Dear Starlog, many Star Wars enthusiasts have speculated that Solo will survive his frozen ordeal because he is Yoda's other one, capable of harnessing the Force. Upon analysis, such development seems to have been foreshadowed in Han's dialogue exchanges with Luke and Obi-Wan in the first film, and in the Space Pirates' continuing personal growth in the Star Wars movies.
It's foreshadowed by him saying exactly the opposite.
Yeah.
Again, you're giving Hollywood way too much credit. Well, I love to see we get rumors like that nowadays where it's like, oh, Finn's going to be a super Jedi. And
but you know what? There was a little thought put into that.
There was a little bit of,
I kind of dig that. That's all right.
Yeah.
And a lot of those theories, I think, are based on what we kind of want to be true.
Yeah. Wouldn't it be super cool if Han Solo had superpowers? Yes.
So let me find out the evidence that supports that.
Yeah.
It's great to see these rumors, how people wanted Han Solo to be more than he was. I mean, I don't know if what.
Damn it, Han Solo was everything he could be.
Yeah, he was great.
More.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of goes to the people who aren't happy with, I guess, Poe or something. Like, I want him to be more, but, Han Solo was.
Well, except in our case, where instead of going, I want Poe to be more because I like him, it goes, I want Poe to be more because I want to like him.
Yeah.
We're not thrusting our wants and desires on Poe. We're desperately looking for wants and desires. So
yeah,
he's a pretty man, though. I mean,
he is.
that's a different discussion.
Oscar Isaacs.
He's
almost as hot as Sexy Wexley, but not quite.
Keep trying, I guess.
Nowhere
Maybe
near.
if he grew a beard.
Maybe
he had a beard in Ex Machina, didn't he?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe if you could shoot chips out of his belly. Chips. I want that action figure.
Oh yeah, that would be
a chip Pez dispenser.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Well, some readers of Starlog actually nailed it.
Whoa.
So one of the industrial writers wrote in, "Dear Starlog, I suggest Princess Leia. She's young enough for the training. She withstood Darth Vader's tortures. She's dedicated to the cause. Princess Leia, not Lando, heard Luke's cries for help. Han Solo is not in any shape to be going anywhere for a while, and he is too old. I wouldn't be surprised if the third film, Leia, instead of Luke, destroys the Emperor. Of course, it will be the year 2000 before we find out."
In the year 2000.
Wow. We just struck a minor chord that was the brown note. I think we just made our listeners poop.
Is that like old school Conan, man?
I know, man.
That's great, Conan.
One of the best TV moments ever was Mr. T not able to keep a straight face.
That was the best.
During the year 2000. And it was after the year 2000.
I know, that was my favorite. Like, it's 2006 and they're still doing in the year 2000.
And Mr. T losing his dang mind. Like laughing so hard. Like, I don't remember laughing that hard very often in my life.
Good stuff.
Now, can you say in the year 2000 like Mr. T?
He didn't. Well, yeah, he'd say in the year 2000, and then he would read off the card. He didn't sing it.
Mr. T.
I said, can you say it like Mr. T?
No, I don't feel like I'm going to rip a Mr. T.
I pity the fool who can't say it like Mr. T.
There.
I ain't getting on no plane.
You're got it.
Yeah. I pity the fool.
Oh, the A-Team.
You never said that in the A-Team.
Where's Mike's fiance when you need her?
Yeah.
In a like
1972.
in a furtive monotone, go into the entire exposition of the A-Team.
All of it, yeah.
I only know the song.
The A-Team.
I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna let listeners know. That's when she won over the entire group of guys.
Yeah, right.
When we're out by the fire, and most of the guys had just met her, and she was just, she's sitting there having time, but not really saying much. And the A-Team comes up, and she just launches without warning. In the year 1970, and goes through it without blinking an eye, and a hush fell over the crowd.
If you can find them and you can afford it, you can hire the A-Team.
And then boom, like an eruption of like cheers and clapping ensued.
Little known fact, in the movie, Liam Neeson played Hannibal.
He did.
Also played Qui-Gon. So there's Star Wars.
He played Hannibal and Qui-Gon in the A-Team movie.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa.
That's true.
Whoa.
So last one up here, I have, so in August 1980, Starlog actually went out to the theaters to interview people who were waiting in line for The Empire Strikes Back. They happened to come across a guy and his son, Chris. They interviewed him, and this is what he said. "When I was his age, we'd go to the cereal on Saturday afternoon. You'd see the movie, then left up in the air until next Saturday. Now you have to wait 3 years or until the next one comes out. I think from little more adult point of view that this internal fight between good and evil and the way a Jedi master, that sort of Zen philosophy, is a fascinating thing, and it comes out much more strongly in this picture. It's quite easy to see how Luke's father could have been taken the so-called path of darkness and turned himself into Darth Vader. And now Luke has to fight the same temptations. It's a fascinating story. I think it was more adult than Star Wars."
Then Chris tugged on his pant leg and told him he has to pee.
Yeah, the man's name that they interviewed was Jerry Orbach.
Jerry motherfrackin' Orbach.
What?
Yep.
Jerry Lemire Orbach. Jerry
Right.
B, our mother-fraggin' guest Orbach. Jerry Lenny, what from Law and Order, mother-fraggin' Orbach.
Briscoe. That's right. So Starlog actually, I guess, maybe accidentally
discovered.
Interviewed one of the greatest actors of all time.
Of all time. The dude not only was Lemire and sang Be Our Guest, he performed it live on stage at the Oscars. Freaking Lenny Briscoe, man.
You were talking about my fiance earlier. That is her favorite actor of all.
Are you?
I'm not kidding.
Your fiance is also a Disney addict, so that fits perfectly.
Oh yes.
So
she's a Lemire freak.
Do you have any idea how long it was before I realized that it was Jerry Orbach the whole damn time?
Oh, I know. I didn't know. I had no clue.
I was like, that's Lenny. Lenny is singing Be Our Guest. And you look at his face, you're like, they were totally capturing his face the whole time.
He's such a great actor. He can do, those are like totally opposite roles. But
yes, he was completely.
That French accent. What?
Yeah.
What?
Goes from American detective who's been divorced 30 times to a French candlestick.
Yeah.
Man.
With the estranged daughters.
That's some range.
It is.
Yeah.
You millennials can keep your Ryan Goslings. God damn it.
Gosling.
Jerry Orbach would kick his ass.
Goslings.
Or take him out to see Star Wars.
Gooselings.
Geeslings. I want a goose to lay gold eggs for Eastling.
Your ghostlings.
Ooh.
Halloween's coming up.
That's true. Right around the corner.
Where it is. Always. Actually, that is right around the corner, isn't it?
Yeah, that's actually not a lie. That's not a fabrication.
It's not being facetious. Yeah. Okay.
Spookometer.
Fastidious.
Is up to spook me.
Yep.
Wait,
Damn it, I need to review my spook.
Jerry Orbach, big fan of Star Wars. Rest in peace, bro. You were the best.
And he was the most cogent interview Starlog ever conducted.
Yeah, he sure was.
Apparently.
Yeah. So anyway, moving on.
Spoopy. We are at P Spoopy on the spookometer.
Peace. What?
Yeah. You heard me.
All right.
Imminent danger of skeletons, my friend.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah. We're at yellow status. Yellow alert.
Oh, yellow alert. I have no idea what any of this means.
That's fine.
Skeletor's coming to visit.
Oh, Skeletor.
Oh, gee.
Yeah. Anyway, we had some comics come out.